Francois, an unlucky parking valet, proposes to a beautiful girl named Emily by giving her a ring. Emily says that they're just good friends. Francois says he has loved her since childhood. Emily says she can't get married to him because she has to pay off a bank loan. On his way home, the paparazzi accidentally took a picture of Francois with a supermodel, Elena, and a wealthy businessman, Levasseur. The following day, Levasseur's wife, Christine, asks him about the scandal. Levasseur lied to her, saying that he did not know the girl and that she was with another man. Levasseur plans a plot with an attorney to distract attention away from his extramarital affair and safeguard his marriage. The lawyer suggests Francois be paid money to pretend to be Elena's boyfriend. The attorney also recommends that Elena be given $2 million to complete this assignment because it is a substantial amount that she cannot refuse. The lawyer believes that Francois and Elena must live together as a couple to calm Christine's anxieties. Levasseur then met Elena to beg for her support. Elena asks that Levasseur put 20 million euros into her bank account to assure that he will divorce his wife within a month, failing which she will perceive the sum as remuneration for performing this task. It's because Levasseur has been providing her with weak justifications for divorcing his wife for 2 years. Levasseur had no choice but to agree to her demands. The attorney then met Francois and provided a full description of the matter. Since Emily left him because of a lousy parking valet, Francois accepts a large sum of money to win Emily back. Elena later moved into Francois's untidy apartment. Christine goes to Francois's residence to ask him about Elena, which complicates matters. On the other hand, Elena had already arrived there to welcome her into the home. Christine grows increasingly doubtful after observing the supermodel living in a dingy apartment with a lousy parking valet. As a result, she employs a private investigator to look into the alleged love affair and reveal the truth about the sophisticated deception. Elena is always followed by private investigator Berman, so she goes directly to Francois's place of employment and kisses him in public to convince Berman that they are a genuine pair. Richard, Francois's co-worker, becomes envious when he finds out Francois is dating a supermodel. Richard asks Francois about her. He replies that they are in a serious relationship, and she lives at his apartment. On the other side, Pascal, the proprietor of a cell phone shop, arrives and gives Emily a cell phone as a gift. Before Emily could respond, he quickly asked her out for lunch. Marie encourages her to accept his invitation because he is a businessman and a far better alternative than an awful parking valet. Emily accepts the offer and goes out to lunch with him. Trouble never sends a warning. Emily also arrived at the same restaurant where Francois and Elena were having a pleasant supper and talking. Francois was astonished to discover her there. Pascal tells Emily over lunch that Elena is a supermodel and is surprised as to how a man like Francois can attract such a lovely beauty. A few days prior, Emily had turned down his proposal because of a poor parking valet. However, Francois is now dating a stunning supermodel, and Emily is envious since she also has feelings for him. Emily returns to the bookstore and tells her assistant, Marie, that Francois' new girlfriend, Elena, is a famous model. Marie didn't believe it either. That evening, Francois observed someone spying on his flat from the opposite side of the building, something he didn't like. Meanwhile, Elena got home, and he aggressively informed her about the situation. Elena wonders why his mood has been odd since noon. Francois acknowledges that he loves Emily and only does it for financial advantage, but everything has come apart. Elena said not to worry. She will call because she is a woman who has seen us together. Elena realizes at this point that there are no curtains on the window. As a result, she tells Francois that instead of sleeping separately, they'll have to share this tiny bed. Finally, they drifted off into the small bed. The following morning, Berman calls Christine to inform her that they are not a couple because Levasseur's guys had been watching them all night, and the windows were not covered. To drive Levasseur crazy, Christine orders Berman to set up curtains, citing the fact that curiosity killed the cat. As the lawyer informs him about the curtains, Levasseur goes wild and starts shrieking. Levasseur then calls Francois, calling him a robber and thug while ranting aggressively at him. Francois hands Elena the money, asking her to return it to him because he is neither a robber nor a thug. Elena requests that this money be given to Emily. In response, Francois states that Emily has broken up with him and is currently seeing Pascal. Elena met with Emily the next morning and thoroughly explained everything to her. As a result, Emily makes amends with Francois. Meanwhile, Christine encounters Levasseur, insisting he chooses between Elena and her. Levasseur wasn't ready to step down as CEO. As a result, Levasseur ditches Elena. Christine transcribed the entire conversation and sent it to Elena by mail. As she listened to the recording, tears started to spring up in her eyes since it was the same audio clip of Levasseur discussing Elena with his wife. As a consequence, Elena ended her relationship with Levasseur. The next day, Francois arrived at the meeting place instead of Elena. Francois informs him that Elena has broken up with him. Levasseur got irritated and informed him that he had the $20 million revoked, so she would not get it. After saying that Elena doesn't care, Francois turns to leave. So that was the valet. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and turn on the notification so you won't miss the following recap. Until then, cheers.